Good morning, Pisces. I hope that you're all doing well. I went ahead and I did your reading yesterday evening, and it is not uploaded. It's stuck at 23% since last night. So I'm just going to do another one, and hopefully this one will go through. Please note these are general messages, so they're not going to resonate with everybody. So just take what does and leave the rest. Also, it'd be good if you are aware that I am an emotional empath, and that means that I feel the energies of the cards, and then my expressions will be based on the emotions that I feel. And hopefully that doesn't bother you, and if it does, then I'm probably not the reader for you. And in addition, I don't sugarcoat things. I'm a realist, which means I embrace and appreciate the light and the dark, as both have something to teach us. That's what makes us whole. So if you're looking for a reader who's going to tell you that everything is going to be beautiful and it's all rainbows and lollipops, I'm not the reader for you, okay? I give you the messages that Spirit brings through cards as they land on the table. All right, let's get into this, Pisces. Courage. There you go. Your first card out the gate. Courage. Well done. Some of you are getting stronger, or you're having to call in your courage to deal with something or to face somebody or something. Maybe there was some insecurity in the past, but now you're starting to deal with it. For others of you, sobriety just came out. Maybe you're having to be courage in the face of dealing with addictions. Addictions can be anything. It can be people, places, or things. But yes, it does take that strength and perseverance to endure putting yourself first. But the great news is some of you have overcame it. Welcome to the new. And even if you haven't overcome it yet and you are still struggling with addiction, don't worry, because that's what it's about. It's about retraining the brain, so it's going to take some time. It's trial. I don't know how else to put it. It's one of those things that you've got to keep going until your brain actually accepts that you can be just fine. It's just if you've built a habit over a long period of time, then your mind is going to accept that that's the way things are, and it takes a long time to change those neural pathways. Decisions in the recent past. So some of you may have made this decision. And sobriety could be anything too. It could be about cleansing your body. It could be about eating healthier. It could be about basically cleansing. Maybe, I'm sorry, I'm rubbing my eyes here. They're itchy. It's only 4:30 in the morning here. But I wanted to get these readings done for you before I start my work day. So yeah, what was I on about? I don't remember, but that's okay. Regardless, sobriety, it takes time to change, and you just keep going at it. Relationship dynamics. Ooh. So that is happening right now for you, or it could have had an effect on relationships. And maybe that's what inspired you to change, is you wanted a different relationship outcome with somebody. And that's beautiful, because of course, if we think about it, relationships will always be affected by any type of addictive behavior. And there could be addiction to validation, there could be addiction to shopping, there could be addiction to each other. But regardless of the fact, you are definitely using your courage. You've made the decision to stop. Spirit is saying, welcome to the new. You've got this, especially. And I think maybe you'll see your relationships improve, but we will clarify that in the near future. Heavenly signs. In your near future, Spirit also wants you to keep your eyes open for things like coins, feathers, anything that you see, whether it be birds. If you get this feeling that Spirit is trying to speak to you, guess what? You're right. Spirit is trying to speak to you. So, let's clarify sobriety, please, spirits. And I commend you guys for making these positive changes in your life. And always remember, too, everything is about a balance. So, don't beat yourself up, okay? Everything is a balance. Everything in moderation. It doesn't mean that you have to go all gung-ho and, beat up on yourself. Yes, look, the Empress is clarifying that. It's clarifying sobriety. It's because you're beautiful. I think you're starting to realize the vessel that houses your soul. And we need to take care of it. Because when we take care of it, we feel so much better. We feel all around whole. We feel good about ourselves. And we feel good about what we can accomplish. Our bodies feel strong. And you can literally feel your body thank you. Although I get it. It's hard too. Because even with exercising, it's hard to get up every day and motivate yourself to go running. It's hard to get up every day and motivate yourself to pick up those weights or whatever it is that you get into. It's hard to eat a salad instead of a cheeseburger, right? Because cheeseburgers are good. Let's be realistic. And if not a cheeseburger, whatever it is that you fancy. But it's just about controlling, right? Moderation. Welcome to the new. What is this new that you've got for us, Spirit, besides the fact of experiencing life through a healthier physique? Ooh. Somebody might have a romantic proposal on the way from a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. It's just usually the cups are associated with water signs. Maybe as you feel better about yourself, and maybe as things clear up in your mind, as you're cleansing, it looks as though you've got somebody who's romantic, kind, caring, loving, sensitive, and this is somebody that wants to take action towards you. They wear their heart on their sleeve. And what is this decision in the recent past, please, Spirit? Clarify. Somebody has now decided that you are their wish come true. Of course you are. And if somebody hasn't decided that you're their wish come true, this Knight of Cups, if you didn't receive a romantic offer or proposal yet, it's on its way. But that being said, even if not, this is also action towards self-love. And it's because you know what you're worth. You're starting to see what you're worth. This is also about internally taking care of your emotional state. So some of you have made this brave decision as well to really nurture your emotions. And that's what it takes, right? It's about parenting ourselves when we need it. Hence the mother. This is saying be loving, nurturing, kind, caring. And do it to yourself. Especially if you're single, right? Because the nines are usually somebody, in my opinion, who is single and has done a lot of work, has done very well for themselves, but they just they need to nurture themselves for that last cup, which is the Ace of Cups, which is self-love. Love. Beautiful, Pisces. So you've made a decision in the recent past that you are going to take care of yourself, and maybe some of you decided that you were going to remain single, and then doesn't Spirit come in and say, well, you know, maybe that's what you wanted, but I got other plans for you. So now let's see what this relationships dynamics is about. Spirit, can you clarify relationship dynamics, please, for my Pisceans? What's going on for our jaws and flippers? Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Oh, soulmates, destiny. You kidding? Good fortune, fate. Big changes are happening right now for you, my Pisces. And good luck is here. Good luck is here. Maybe you're going to start seeing that your relationships are improving, especially the more that you love yourself, you have more love to give. And then it starts coming back because that's what you're emitting into the world. And what is this heavenly signs in the near future, please, for the fish? Nine of Wands. Some of you, I find that interesting that the Nine of Wands are coming up in the near future. You may have to work on boundaries, especially if some of you are codependents. So that would be love addiction, okay? So that's what this could be saying, is have the courage to be sure to implement boundaries and just know that Spirit is with you. You may find something challenging in the future. It could be something to do with old suppressed emotions, because once we do get into connections, especially if it's soulmate, they're here to teach us a lesson. They're here to teach us something about ourselves that we still need to heal. Healing is an ongoing process. It is something we do for the rest of our lives. We're always on this journey. And you may get to a point where you are very tired. But if that be the case, just take a step back, because one more wand is going to make it the Ten of Wands, which is a breakdown. It's exhaustion. It's collapse. So if you're striving for desires, wants, needs, wishes, and you're pushing yourself to the ultimate limit, that's okay, but just remember reality. We have limits, and don't go past your limits. Honor yourself. So for example, if you are exercising and your body is hurting because you could be on that high from the initial working out phase, is saying be careful, because the heavenly signs are basically telling you through your body as well. Listen to your body. If it starts to hurt, don't push the muscles any further. Respect yourself. All right? I think that's really for those that are enduring or pushing themselves, especially if you're in competitions of any sort. Okay? So now let's see what your outcome is going to be for the next week. Very interesting reading. I love these new cards. They definitely touch on the different phases and cycles and milestones and accomplishments in life. Okay, so there's going to be an ending to something. Ten of Swords. This could be an ending to thoughts that no longer serve you. Yep, and just as I said that, Six of Swords. Maybe that's what that was about, was teaching you that you're not a limitless being in terms of physicality, so you got to take care of your body. as well as your mind. And your spirit guides are here with you. They are taking you away from any type of situation in the past that may have been fraught with betrayal, lies, or backstabbing, mistruths. And that could be a situation with yourself and then your own inner critic. That could be a situation with other people who have done that to you, but you're moving on from it and you're moving into a new frame of mind and a new life. Calmer waters, beautiful, you're transitioning. And what are they moving towards? Healing, peace, contentment. But I totally believe that this here is all mental conflict that you've been experiencing, and I bet you it's this inner critic. It's this horrible goblin that likes to come out and tell us what's what, but that's only learned messaging, and it may be extremely hard on you because those voices in our minds can be very, very, very harsh to deal with. Spirit is helping you transition away from having those mind voices just knitting and gnatting at you all day, and into healing, rest, relaxation. And the way that I think Spirit is going to help you is you're going to actually enter those thoughts, and you're going to make friends with those goblins. I know that sounds funny, but you're going to make friends with them. You're going to learn that there's something that they're trying to tell you. And if it's something ignorant, ask it. Where did you learn this? And why are you telling me this? Let it answer. You're going to find that when you're born, you're not born with this horrible voice. These are learned phrases that somebody has said to you at some point. And then Spirit is going to ask you to spend some time with those thoughts, dissecting whether or not they're true. 99.9% of the time, they're not true.